Hey guys, Skittlerampage here. Welcome back to a new video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So we have some Funko news updates. We do have first looks at a lot of the new drops for next week, as well as we did get a couple updates on some newer things. Now, before we get started, we do have our question of the day, which is, do you have a Funko Pop or character of like someone you kind of idolized growing up? And personally, John Cena was just one of my favorite wrestlers growing up. I think this is the only John Cena pop I have. Alrighty guys, so let's go to jump into what's new. First up, for One Piece fans, we did actually get an Amazon exclusive drop of Edison here, starting off our Vegapunk line, and it's actually a pretty good looking pop. However, as I said before in some of my other videos and posts, I felt like Edison was a very interesting choice. Now, it does seem like if they make Edison, they probably plan to make them all, only because Edison just isn't one of the more popular Vegapunks. I would say these four are the most popular, Shaka, York, Stella, the main one, as well as Lilith. And we do actually know that the main Vegapunk and Lilith are expected to be in this next One Piece wave just next month. And obviously, as you do know now, we got our first exclusive from that wave, which was Edison. Again, this is an Amazon exclusive. There's a link down below if you do want to grab it. It did go live for pre-order the other day. Anyways though, let me know what you guys think about Edison here and if you plan to pick this one up. And what are other Vegapunks that you would love to see Funko make next in this Egghead wave? Next up, another drop that we had just the other day was Funko Fusion here. We got a couple different characters, including Mega Man with a chase. We got Blue Suit Invincible with a bloody chase. Just a little disappointed that it's not part of the main Invincible line, but at least we got the character. We also got Freddy Fazbear there, as well as Colonel Sanders. And again, if you would like to pick up any of these, there's a link down below to Amazon or Entertainment Earth. So now let's go to move on to some first looks at a couple new pops dropping next week or expected next week. First up, for ReZero fans, we finally have a brand new anime line here that isn't like Naruto, One Piece, Dragon Ball, and all that. But ReZero here featuring 5 new pops so far. We have Ram, we also have Subaru, which I feel like is his third figure ever in existence, which is pretty crazy. I don't know why they don't really make much merch of him. Then we had Amelia with Puck there as a pop and buddy. And then on the bottom there, we have Rem with a chase where she's bloody and has the Morning Star. That chase is really cool. Now, for the most part, I've actually seen a lot of people really excited about this set, but at the same time, I've also seen a lot of people saying that these look bad. And I'm curious why you guys feel that way. I thought they looked pretty good, relatively. I think they matched the characters for the most part. I mean, they're $15 figures. They're not like Figure Arts or Figma figures or just like, you know, higher quality statues. At the end of the day, they're only going to match so many character details, if that makes sense. And I think this line actually did a really good job of matching the characters. And they colored their eyes, which was a plus. And all that is coming from someone who's never even seen ReZero. Just looking at some of the images and watching a couple clips before I was making this video, I feel like they did a good job other than just some minor things. I don't know though, for anybody who's a bigger fan of the anime, let me know what you guys think about these and if you plan to pick them up. Oh, and by the way, this new ReZero line, as well as a couple other things we're about to go over, some newer commons, they are going live for pre-order on Wednesday. Alrighty guys, next line we have is Pop Horror here. Oh my God, I don't even know where to begin with that entity. Good Lord. Okay, so we got Smile, which is our first ever Smile pop, the entity. Then we got Buff Chucky and the bent neck lady there. So focusing on that entity, I have goosebumps. My skin is crawling. Like, it's so ugly. It's doing its job. It's doing its job as a creepy pop. That is so disgusting. Like, I remember looking up the image when I first saw that this pop was like rumored or leaked to come, and it is so much worse in the pop than I thought it was going to be. That is just, wow. And it has legs. Oh, why does it have legs? Oh. Oh, that is so gross. That is so gross. Let me know if you plan to pick that one up, and why? Why do you want that? I truthfully gotta say, that's gotta be like top 10 pops this year. Like, definitely one of the top contenders for horror. Alrighty, moving on from horror, we do have Pop Disney here, and we have Tangled's 15th anniversary here. So this features a new Rapunzel with Pascal, where Rapunzel's playing with her hair. Then we also have Rapunzel there with her short hair, which I thought was a really neat, idea there. I don't believe we've ever gotten her with her short hair, at least from that movie, so that looks really nice. On the bottom there, we have our Rapunzel in Tower Pop Nook there, where she's reading. And then finally, another Flynn. This actually makes our second ever Flynn pop. And what's really cool is he actually has the frying pan. Moving on for Pop Television, we do have South Park here. So this features a couple new characters in there. We have Kissing Company Butters, Craig Tucker with Stripe, Then we have Hippie Exterminator Cartman, Jimmy Valmer, as well as Wendy. And I believe Jimmy and Wendy are the newer characters in the South Park set. Let me know what you guys think about these and if you plan to pick up any. Next up, for Marvel fans, we did get another What If set. This includes the Avenger mech, we have Captain America mech, as well as Iron Man mech. I just don't see these selling very well at all, but let me know what you guys think. Now, another new Marvel announcement we did get, which I do believe this might drop Monday, so stay tuned over at Target, but we have Spider-Man here. Yet another Spider-Man comic cover. They have made so many. I am really glad I gave up on this line. I was at one point wanting to collect them all, but it's just not possible. I would run out of wall space. I'm pretty sure it would cover the entire wall with how many Spider-Man pops alone that they've made in these comic cover styles. I don't know though, let me know if anybody out there is trying to collect them all. I feel really bad for your wallet. Next up, a couple new movie theater exclusive pops. We have Ad Icon's AMC popcorn bucket, as well as the Regal popcorn bucket and a Regal drink there. So I'm assuming these are exclusive to their respective sites, as well as the Funko shop may get these in. I did think this was actually a pretty smart idea, given people go crazy over popcorn buckets and, you know, they love their respective theaters. Now, even though me and Bailey frequent AMC, since we have like the whole A-list thing and that kind of benefits us the most, I don't think I would personally buy an AMC popcorn bucket pop, but I think it's a cool little novelty item if you do want it. Now, no word as to when these are going to release, but stay tuned. Next up, for Bitty Pop fans, we have two new Target exclusive packs here, including Pokemon as well as Spider-Man. I really like that Daily Bugle theme, I won't lie, and pretty much features a majority of the ones we already have, just kind of put in this new style for, you know, all in one, I guess. Now, no word as to when Target's going to drop these, but I gotta assume it's next week sometime. Now, guys, the last bit of news we do have, first up, K-Pop Demon Hunter Funko Pops are officially confirmed to be coming, and we have a release date directly from Funko saying, stay tuned on 8/28/25. That is when they're bringing the K-Pop Demon Hunter line. And what's pretty interesting, if you look in that photo there, up on the right-hand corner, it actually also has the Pop Yourself logo, leading to the fact that we will be getting K-Pop Demon Hunter Pop Yourself. So you'll be able to make yourself as a Funko Pop just in the K-Pop Demon Hunter universe, which is definitely pretty neat, and let me know if that's something you guys would participate in. But of course, I'm also curious what you guys think will be in this K-Pop Demon Hunter line. Obviously, we're gonna get the main three girls. Like, that's just a given. If they didn't do that, that'd be super weird. We're probably gonna get some of the Saja boys, but mainly Jinu, and then if I had to guess, Derpy Cat, and then maybe one other thing that I'm just not thinking of, maybe just variations of the girls. It's really just kind of like easy to guess what's in this, but, you know, Funko might hit us with some curveballs and give us some other things, like Pop Yourself was pretty unique. What I really like about Funko doing K-Pop Demon Hunter is the fact that they've actually really jumped on something super popular very quickly, like within the next month and a half of the, you know, movie being so popular, at least 1 to 2 month range. Now, these will be pre-orders next week. They won't be officially out next week, and the pre-orders should actually be arriving around early 2026, I believe. I think it's going to be like end of December through January, so we do have a couple month wait. However, at least Funko is really jumping on this, and this is something they need to do more and more with all of these super popular lines to help kind of revitalize their company a little bit, especially with recent events. That aside though, let me know if you guys are excited about these new K-Pop Demon Hunter Funko Pops. Lots of things they can do here. Now, another quick update is on the Naruto Itachi exclusive that's limited to 5,000 pieces over in the Funko shop. We actually got an in-person look at the pop itself, and I think it looks really cool. Of course, I know some people wanted different eyes, as well as a lot of people don't like the fact that he does have a mouth. I do think it looks a little weird without the mouth, but the pop itself is really nice. Now, guys, if you don't remember, this one's releasing this coming Friday, and it is limited to 5,000 pieces, and it will retail for $25. Now, the pretty cool thing about this one is the fact that you don't need any fan rewards points. However, it does actually have a limit of 2 per household, so that means it's gonna go like that. And I think only, based off some posts I was seeing, I think someone said there was only around 4,000 loaded. They usually load less stock to keep some behind for like damages or giveaways or whatever. So it's not even entirely 5,000 up. And with a 2 limit, that will be eaten up really fast. Look what happened with Sung Jinu yesterday, and that had more of a piece count, and it was just crazy at Entertainment Earth for that one. So I think Itachi is going to sell out very quickly. Let me know if you plan to go after this one. Well, guys, that pretty much wraps up our Funko news updates for today. Lots of new things coming next week. Make sure to let me know in the comments which lines you're most excited for. I don't think there was anything necessarily I need personally from today's video. I might go after Itachi. I'm going to pass on Edison, just don't need it from One Piece. And don't need the Spider-Man comic cover, even though I like Spider-Man. Don't need that smile entity, I'll tell you that. Ooh. And then Funko Fusion, don't need anything there. So yeah, I don't think there's anything I need from these upcoming drops, but there are lots of really cool things Funko's bringing next week for sure. That does wrap up today's video for me. Make sure to hit the like button down below if you did enjoy, and subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. I do want to say a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And finally, make sure to follow me on all my social medias at Skittlerampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.